I don't know how to do this video because I have recorded this multiple times now trying not to screw anything up, and somehow I did. Yeah, God, how do I explain this? Basically, if you guys don't know, YouTube has decided on the 13th of August this year, they're doing this whole AI thing where they're going to make sure that you're telling the truth about your age and make sure you are protected. Yeah, this isn't about protecting kids anymore at this point. Just saying, if they're wanting to use AI. Because here's the thing, they have a thing called YouTube Kids, and we also have a thing called parents who are supposed to protect kids. Now, I get it, you know, there could be more restrictions here or there, but at the same time though, this is not going to help their case at all. There is going to be a lot of backlash for this as well. Especially someone like me, who has dealt with a lot of YouTube, I hate to say it, bullshit. Because during 1 year, when I was trying to find my footing on YouTube, when I didn't even have like 400 subscribers at this point, probably like around near the 100 or something like that, or 30, I think? Can't remember exactly. I wasn't that big yet. Well, I mean, I'm not really all that big. I don't have like 1,000 or million subscribers, but 400 to me is still pretty big, so I'm happy about that. Stop getting off track. If you guys remember during that time, when I was trying to live stream to see what's like to live stream, YouTube had kept telling me that I was under 13. When in fact I was like 20 something at that time. It was during the time where I was like just turning 21 or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember the exact year I was or anything like that, but I was practically an adult at that point when learning how to do a live stream and everything like that. But YouTube didn't believe me. They think this face is a 12-year-old or under. What I need my parents to come on screen and be like, yeah, she's fine to live stream or whatever, you know? When I'm literally an adult. And I had to deal with that almost for like a year. I thought I would not have my channel anymore because how much YouTube wanted to say that I am not at the age I need to be or anything like that. That's actually the whole reason why I created a second channel in the first place, you know? Luckily, that's not the case anymore, because I've been doing live streams from time to time. I decided to now swear a few times here and there, trying not to do it a whole lot, but it happens. Start making a little bit more mature content here and there as well, you know, like Baldur's Gate 3 and whatnot, to hopefully help to make sure YouTube know that I am technically over the age of 13. I'm practically over the age of 18 too. So I can do whatever I want. As long as I'm following the guidelines, at least, you know? So, and right now this kind of suck, and this is also kind of scary at the same time, because if YouTube is actually going to go with this, and if I do everything right to make sure I don't even dox myself, because it looks like they might want me to dox myself to give them proof that I am over the age of 18, or their guidance 13, I'm going to be screwed. Because they're fucking going to think I'm still at that age. Hopefully, since I have grown older and some of my facial features has been different, that's not going to be the case, but I don't know, and that scares me. Especially when I am so close on, well, I'm technically not close, but getting close to like finishing things up with the Sonic AU project to move to the next step, which is basically animation. Yeah, basically I'm trying to get all my nerd relation, blah 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 blah. You know, I'm just, you know, just, you know, I'm gonna keep that in. I'm basically almost done with narrations. I am trying to get in contact with one of the voice actors to get their lines done for at least part 1, since we're mainly focused on doing part 1. But I think something happened in real life, so they probably can't do it. So I may have to contact their backup voice in the next week or so to get those lines in for part one at least. Um, and then just basically edit down all the the lines I've gotten and putting in the narrations with it as well and be done. So that way, next step is basically do some of the animations because it's going to be very limited, but it's still making sure you guys have the visuals for it. Because this is mainly going to be more like an audiobook than like a full-on gotcha animated thing. But I still want at least for you guys to have some sort of visuals, just in case if you're one of those people who needs a visual on things, and that's why you like reading manga or graphic novels or comics, So yeah, it's just very, very scary for me because I don't know what's going to happen. So I'm just gonna let you know until I get more information and until August 13th happened. I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue YouTube. Hopefully I will able to. Hopefully I can get this project out as well before YouTube tries to like screw me over. I'm really worried about this. And before you guys are trying to tell me, calm down, it's not that big deal, don't worry, it's just for protection and everything like that. No. Just don't. I'm already trying to calm down my anxiety. I already talked to my friends and whatnot to try to calm myself down and everything like that. It's okay to worry about this because I love making content on YouTube. Even though YouTube is very flawed, I still enjoy it because I have made friends over YouTube. And now that part of that life that I have might get destroyed because of what they're wanting to do. If they're not careful. If I'm not careful. So I just wanted to let you guys know how serious I am about this. If it turns out everything is going to be okay, that I can just continue doing YouTube, amazing. I will give you an update on that. But for right now, this could be my very last video, unless there's more news about it, unless there's something else that I didn't know about, where this whole thing is not the truth. But so far, I have seen many content creators have talked about this, so it's really kind of hard not to believe it, especially if there's so much news outlet out there. AI was something that I wasn't nearly afraid of because it's everywhere, I'm not saying that I like AI art. I'm not saying I like AI generated stuff. I just meant AI in general, that we see in video games and in our technology as a tool, and not something that is going to steal content or creativity in general speaking. But now, it's gotten to the point where it's very scary. Matter of fact, a lot of people thought my profile picture on Discord was AI generated because of an app that my friend used, not realizing it could make his art very much look like AI. So after seeing the proof he has and everything, and seeing what he has done, we all agreed that maybe he should stop using that app and use something different else, so that way his art wouldn't be considered AI anymore. Because it literally does. I felt bad for him. Since a lot of people are trying to say that his AI, not AI, his artwork is AI. Again, I'm just gonna leave that in because at this point I don't care anymore. So yeah. Sorry for the long rant. I'm just getting frustrated because I really want to make this content, this big project I'm working on, that I'm getting so close to be done and everything like that with the audio stuff, to where at a point where I can do some animation and then hopefully upload it this year, or maybe next year, like early next year. I mean, I wasn't sure when. I just know it was gonna be pretty close, I think, if I'm not burnt out, which obviously different times where I have been. But yeah, we'll just see. So if this will be my last video, unless there's a new update or anything like that, what I'm gonna do is at least put in my Discord the media links of the project so that you guys can have something and read it if I can't upload the Sonic Year project anymore when it's released. That's my best option right now. If this is really going to fuck me over. So, until then, KW out. Goodbye. For now. Hopefully, this is blown over the proportions. It's going to be okay. But if not, it's been fun making content for you guys.